Hello and welcome. My name is Tara, intuitive healer, teacher, and guide, specializing in the shadow. And we are going to look at the full moon in Aries coming in on September the 29th. This full moon is going to be one you're going to want to pay attention to. This is the catalyst for incredible change. So we have a couple big months coming up, and I've mentioned this before. October and November are going to be big months to be aware of. So this full moon in Aries on the greater timeline is going to set us up for change within ourselves. It's going to be the catalyst for that fire and for that power that we can embody within ourselves. So on an individualistic level within ourselves, this is a wonderful time to connect with our inner power, to ignite the fire within our inner warrior, if you will. And oftentimes we have these aspects within ourselves that are very dormant. We go through life, we build insecurities, we build layers that hold us back from fully shining, from fully expressing ourselves, and from fully embarking on a path of creation and manifestation, and being unapologetic about ourselves. And that's a beautiful place to be. But we have so many insecurities within ourselves. We have so many blocks and fears and limitations that hold us back from fully embodying that confidence within. So Aries opposes Libra on the zodiac calendar. We are in Libra season right now, and we are in a season of balance and harmony and relationships and truth and discernment. It also is a time of love and beauty. So this energy is going to be with us for a little while, but Aries opposes Libra, and Aries is about the me. Libra is more about the we, but Aries has a very individualistic sense of self, which we all have a little bit within ourselves, because we all embody this Aries energy within our charts somewhere. So we do have a little bit of this energy within ourselves, or some may have a lot. Wherever Aries resides in your chart, wherever you have it in your chart, then you're going to be resonating with it maybe a little bit differently, maybe more than others. But these traits that I focus on mostly are for purposes of psychological understanding, so that we can understand certain traits and aspects within ourselves for personal development, and working with the energy of the full moons and the new moons to create change within ourselves, to create greater awareness and even a moment for transformation. So this full moon in Aries is going to be, as I mentioned, a catalyst for change, because we have eclipse season coming in 2 weeks after the full moon. We have the solar eclipse in Libra coming in the middle of the month, which I will create a separate video on that alone. So the energy is going to naturally pick up and escalate as we move closer to that new moon towards the solar eclipse. But this full moon in Aries is going to offer a time for us to really connect with our personal power, with our unapologetic self, with our inner warrior. During this full moon, you may feel intensified. There may be a lot of emotions coming up to the surface. There may be intense energies. There may be just anxiousness. That's okay. The full moons do shake up energy within us. So pay attention to the energy that you might be experiencing. When we often suppress aspects of ourselves, when we suppress our personal power, our light, our authentic self, our unapologetic self, our ability to create and show up in the world fully, or even the ability to put ourselves first, if we suppress that, then it's going to manifest in imbalanced ways. So thinking of Libra, where can we bring in more balance within ourselves so that we are more whole? So we feel more neutral about our lives and about our situations and about maybe our emotions or our thoughts or our energetic self. Naturally, the energy is going to pick up. And Aries is very fiery. It is a fire element. And we have cardinal season, which is all about change. It's all about ushering in new change, ushering in beginnings. So with this full moon, if you are feeling anxious, if you are feeling scattered, if you are feeling a little unstable, sit with it and see where that is coming from, and what can you release that will allow you to be more in your power and more in your authentic self. And it's not to be confused with the ego. Our personal power, when we are in alignment with our authentic self, it is very powerful to be. It's very pure. And we have that ability to embody this energy around the full moon, but we have to let go of what is getting in the way of us fully embodying our pure, powerful selves. This is a process of dismantling the layers within, because we do have a lot of restrictions. We do have a lot of these unconscious layers, subconscious layers, our shadow self as well, that may be getting in the way of us fully embodying this powerful, potent aspect of our being. So take some time during this full moon to connect with what is holding you back. What is limiting you? Is it an emotion? Is it an internal belief? Are they thoughts? Is it within the body, heaviness, energetic? I am also going to be hosting a ritual during this full moon on the 29th, as this is going to be a really important full moon to work with for releasing, for connecting with your unconscious self, your subconscious, connecting with your shadow, but most importantly, connecting with your fire within, as we are embarking on a very transformative path ahead. Not only transformative, it is going to create a lot of change in this world. We are going to create a lot of change in this world. And when we are in our power, when we are in our warrior spirit, then we can inspire others. We can create great change. And we can also direct ourselves towards our destiny unapologetically. We also have the North Node in Aries, South Node in Libra, and that is going to be a bit in effect during this full moon, during the new moon solar eclipse as well. So think about your destiny. Think about where you want to go. Think about what your soul, your heart is pulling you towards. Think about any creative ideas that might be showing up, or that you've been maybe putting on the back burner that you would like to get to, but something might be holding you back. When we have unconscious patterns and limitations that restrict our ability to create, we may be tripping off mechanisms within ourselves that prevent us from fully self-manifesting to our full potential. The whole point of the work that I'm focusing on, and especially the shadow work, is to break through our barriers and limitations and to return to our true, powerful, authentic self. This full moon is going to be a catalyst for that change. And as I mentioned, we are moving into a monumental shift coming up, especially in October and November. The more in your power you can be, the greater change you will create for yourself and for all the collective, for those around you. When we are in our fire, when we are passionate, when we are lit up, when we are in alignment with our authentic self, we inspire others. We can lead, we can teach, we can create, we can also help others on their journey as well. So make sure to join my full moon ritual. I will leave a link below, but no matter what, take some time during this full moon and connect with your powerful self. What needs to break apart in order for you to shine more, in order for you to allow that spark within to grow into your pure, powerful, authentic self. So I'm wishing you all the best during this full moon and beyond, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Take care.